The Pico 4 Ultra has launched in Europe. Pico invited me down to London yesterday to take a look at the new headset, to their launch event of the actual headset. The same launch that we saw 2 weeks ago, but in English this time. So first of all, I'm going to go through the details of the headset itself, which you might already know, but let's humour me. So it launches on the 20th of September, and you can pre-order from the 6th to the 19th of September. If you pre-order it, you get the trackers in free with it, and 4 games. Blade and Sorcery, Infinite Inside, Let's Get Fit VR, which uses the trackers, and Footpool, which also uses the trackers. If you don't pre-order it, the trackers are £79, but they do work with VR Chat standalone, and up to 20 other games. And you'll be able to buy this on Amazon, Argos, Very, and Currys, and that's in the UK. So the specs are very similar to what we get with the Pico 4, apart from the fact that the chip's better, the mixed reality is better, they've improved the brightness, they've put a new chip in, which is the Gen 2, which is the same you get in the Quest 3, and you get 12GB of RAM, which we all know. And the weight is distributed with 304 grams at the front, 276 at the back. So first of all, I tried Angry Birds in mixed reality, which is, the original Angry Birds VR, but in mixed reality. And it is a lot of fun, to be fair. First, I tried it with the controllers, and then I accidentally put the controllers down for a minute, just to, I don't even know why. But automatically hands worked, which I was surprised, because hand tracking has been something that has been lacking on the Pico 4 itself. And the hand tracking actually works better in that game than the controllers do, in my opinion. I did notice though, while I was playing Angry Birds, one, there was no real setup for the actual room environment itself, but I did notice I was in a stationary boundary, so I tried to switch that out with the room scaling. And this is where I was even more impressed. As it tries to work out the room, it starts to pick up all the objects that are in it. Now, I haven't tried the Quest 3 in a while doing this, but generally you had to draw out your own table and chairs, whereas this was just picking up tables, chairs. It was really impressive. And it just showed how quick, and especially the large area that I was in, how quick it was actually doing it. I then tested the multi-windows to see how that works, because I was kind of interested to see how many apps you could open up, and there was already a few apps that were pre-installed on the device. Now, I don't know if they come installed when you get the headset, but I tried TikTok, I tried WhatsApp, what else was there? Spotify and LinkedIn, of all things. But just to get them all around to see what that actual 360 span looks like, and it never struggled once. I then tested out the video capture, which was really simple. You just open up the camera app, which I did get confused by at first because I was trying to screen record or find the screen recordings, and it's really simple. You just go to the camera app and you can just start recording straight away. Not sure I got the best quality recording. I feel like that needs work when I'm doing it. Personally, actually working out distances I'm assuming there's a specific distance that you need to get to make it really look good. But the overall quality, I was impressed by. Then, I don't know how much I'm going to use this, or, when I get the headset, if I get the headset. MR experience when you're in it, but you can set up AI environments, and I tried it out to see what it was. I just selected a couple of different things that it allows you to select, and it came up with this anime blossom beach, it was impressive. And then I tested out to see whether or not my lenses would actually fit. I know the lenses are the same, so really shouldn't be a question, but I wondered if they'd got rid of any little bits of it. But the magnetic feature on the ONS VR lenses works no problem. If you haven't picked them up already for any headset, link in the description down below. And the face cover from AMVR also fits. So if you do have a Pico 4 and you're looking at buying a Pico 4 Ultra, you're good to go. The only thing I didn't get to try at the event was the motion trackers, which I was gutted, but I just didn't have time to. But from what the looks of what everyone else was trying it, they looked good. Now, obviously, I only had a couple of hours to try these things out, but I did notice the warping. There was none in mixed reality, whereas I still can't say that when it comes to the Quest 3. You still have that little wobble effect when you move your hand close to the screen. I didn't get it at all with the Pico 4 Ultra. And I asked a few of the others who were there, and none of them seemed to be getting it either. So I was impressed. The mixed reality side of it is impressive, and that if that is what you want from your headset, you want it to be standalone and mixed reality, then this headset is by far better than the Quest 3. But it all depends on what you actually want from the headset. If you're using it for PC VR, do you need to get the Pico 4 Ultra? Are you going to get full advantage of it? It's hard to say. I haven't been able to test some of the features that I would have liked to have tested, where with like the Android or iOS app integration, or using the Pico Connect to try and see how many like amazing screens I could put up from PC or from Mac. And unfortunately, I won't be getting a review unit, so I'm gonna have to wait with all you guys, which I'm fine with. It just would have nice to have been able to get it early to fully test, so you guys knew what you were getting. But I'm sure there are other creators out there who are getting access, so you just have to watch them instead. And this is sort of another note when it comes to the channel. I am going to start having to move away from doing product reviews as much. I just can't afford to be buying headsets all the time to try and keep up with it all. They've got the Quest 3S coming out soon. I really don't see the point in reviewing it. I would have really liked to have reviewed the Pico 4 Ultra, like, properly. I do feel like I got a good enough experience with it to suggest it. If you are interested in mixed reality, if you come into, the VR itself to start off with, you've never used something before, the Pico 4 Ultra is an amazing headset. It is more expensive than the Quest 3, but I actually think it is better, and I feel like I can say that from an unbiased viewpoint. Now, I know what you're thinking, but like yesterday, I spent all my own money to get down to London. I took time off work. I generally just, it felt like everything went slightly wrong yesterday. We already sort of knew what was going on with the Chinese launch. We knew all the information. Did I need to go down? Could I have saved the money to then be able to buy the headset? But I did get to test it out, so I do feel as though that little bit, maybe, I don't know. I feel like I'm just rambling now. I've barely had any sleep. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Maybe more gameplay.